Hello, it's Dunstan, and I want to talk to you today about using your thoughts to create what you want in the world. So it's a pretty big topic. You may have come across the idea of visualization, and basically the way I understand it is that when you want to go forward and you want to create something, achieve something, become something, there's two ways you can do it. You can either stand in the present and look forward and try and work out how you're going to get forward and go forward. Now, the second option is to imagine that you're already standing in the future and look back and think, okay, well, I'm here, I started off over here, what did I actually do to get from there to there? And it creates a totally different scenario in the brain, and that the brain can then start to tune into that future reality where you've already achieved it. Now, first step here is getting okay with the fact that you want something. It's been a big struggle with me for a long time to be okay with wanting stuff. And I had a lot of programming and fear and shame around actually wanting stuff. And so, the first thing I'd say is get okay with wanting stuff. And I'm not talking about wanting stuff that's compensating for your insecurity. It's not about wanting something to make you feel better because you feel bad. It's about what do you actually really want, what's really in your heart. Because if it's in your heart, then it'll happen. If it's really in your heart, you will create it. And how do you create it? You see, if you imagine yourself in the future and you imagine a state where you want something, it's very, very different from actually imagining that you already have it. And in the wanting stage, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of trying, but when you already have something, there's just a feeling of gratitude, thankfulness, acknowledgement, contentment, and maybe some excitement, but it's a much calmer kind of energy. So think of something that you definitely know that you have already. So it could be a favorite possession, and notice how you feel about something that you already have. So an example, I have an iPhone and I'm speaking to it right now, and I don't feel it's quite a neutral feeling. It's like, yeah, I've got an iPhone. Whereas imagine if I didn't have that and I was wanting an iPhone. Just imagine for a moment. Can you feel the difference? Like when you want something, there's like a feeling of incompleteness, and it's like that's out there and I'm here and I need it to make me feel complete. Very different from just feeling like, yeah, it's cool. I've got this thing. Okay, so that's just a silly example with a material object, but imagine that you could do the same thing with a relationship, or with money, or with the way that you impact people in the world. So it's kind of a feeling of gratitude, and that's one of the reasons why gratitude is a beautiful practice to develop. Just allowing yourself to kind of receive the fruits of your effort. So at the end of the day, what were the little things that went well? What were the things that really put a spark in your eyes and just made you feel good? What are the things that you're grateful for? Because if you're grateful, if you're receiving the little things, the thousands of things, maybe some big things too, that line up to make magic in your day, then it's like you're saying to the universe, like the universe sees that you're receiving it, and the universe is like, we'll give him some more. You see what I mean? Whereas, imagine you were the universe and you saw this person who was just always down on their luck, always grumpy, always noticing the bad things that happened. And then you had someone else in another reality who was just grateful for the smallest things, like the sun shining and the rain falling from the sky, and the fact that they found $2 on the floor, and it was just really grateful. Now, if you were the universe, where would you be putting your energy? Would you be giving it to the grumpy person that didn't notice? Or would you be creating magic in the life of a person whose eyes are wide with wonder and whose heart is open in gratitude? So I don't know if the universe is intelligent like that, but it seems that that's how it goes. And you know, it's a whole load more fun, and just in your psychology and your mentality, if you go to bed and you review the things you're grateful for, it's going to totally create a better mood going to sleep, a higher quality of sleep, and you're going to feel so much better when you wake up in the morning. So there's a practice that you can try, and you might like to write it too. But I'm going to sign off for now. It's Friday night, so I'm heading out, which is a special occasion for me. I don't go out very often. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Catch you then.